Hi, Cursor. I had some problems with this fucking game. It wouldn't open this morning for me. I spent the last 10 minutes trying to get the game to open up.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Doesn't like me one little bit.
Davidov.
They stopped me entering the garage just because Callie's in there. It's ridiculous.
We've had this conversation. You need to give her space.
I'll humour you for now, but I don't like being told where I can and can't go around here. Don't forget, you talked me into this.
What does that mean? Talked you into what?
Signing Callie in the first place. I'm just allowing you to take credit for it, that's all.
Yeah, it sounds like you're trying to blame me.
Well, if you're right about it, there'll be no blame to allocate, will there?
Anything else?
You're a busy man. I'll let you go.
Go back. We go racing. This is the only reason I'm doing this. That's fucking...
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Oh my god, don't tell me this fucking is gonna be...
History is made here today as Callie Mayer, Connor Sport's latest signing, becomes the first female driver of the modern era to participate in an F1 race.
What a moment! I've got goosebumps. Now, for those of you wondering at home, only a handful of women have entered at least one Grand Prix over the years, but none have even had the opportunity to qualify since 1992. Italy's Giovanna Amati, for those of you wondering. So today is very much a new dawn here in Baku.
And Mayer was impressive in qualifying, so let's see what the Grand Prix has in store for her.
It was either start again with my team or play this morning, do brake points, so I said I'm going to do brake points.
Indeed. We've seen some brilliant driving here today, especially from young Callie Mayer. She seems to have made the transition to F1 as if she was born for it.
I'm going to crash on this train.
Okay, Callie, really good start. Keep it up.
I'm not finished yet.
What the bloody hell? Ah, it's gone again. Come on, for fuck's sake. Gone again.
Okay, give the other cars a bit more room if you can. It'll be a problem for us if we damage the car or get slapped with a penalty.
Car's just dying on me. Nothing there. I don't know now, is it a bug or is it just part of the storyline? I'm going to have some job catching him now when that last 50 something seconds. Well, that is easy. Flat out around there without... It's coming down fast, isn't it? Look, it's down to 39 seconds. Oh yeah. Ah, for Pete's sake, come off the game. Do it again. Restart the event. Fuck's sake.
Green flag.
Fucking joke.
Okay, Callie, really good start. Keep it up.
I'm not finished yet.
It's alright, is it? The cars are going so slow in front of me, it's unfucking believable. Look.
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
Ah, this is fixed, you know that?
Gap to your teammate ahead is 2.7 seconds.
Here comes Callie Mayer, closing in on her teammates.
She's practically on top of me. Aiden, calm down. You're on different strategies.
Aiden's a panic.
Okay, Callie, Aiden's going to let you pass at the next corner. Let's go.
Copy.
Will Mayer get past her teammate now? Here she comes. But there's contact. Contact between the two Connosport drivers. Jackson's out. He gets the worst of it. Mayer's clear.
Oh, Jackson's damage looks bad. I think you're right, Crofty. His race is over.
Mayer seemed to catch Jackson unawares, though. I'm not sure why.
What was that? Why didn't she wait for me to move over on the exit? Okay, Aiden, are you alright? It's just another butler.
I thought he was letting me through.
Yeah, I know, Callie. I'm sorry about that, but it's happened now. It's over. Let's get your head down and focus. Come on.
This is ridiculous. Like, the cars in front of me are going so slow. It's like having a motorbike, we say, in a racing bike race. Look how slow they're going. I'm putting in fast laps and I'm not even, let's see if I can put in I'll stay behind them till we get around to the home straight and see what happens with the time. Will it come up as a fast time, like? Fucking ridiculous, know that. I got a fast lap on that.
That's P10. You've moved up into the top 10. Well done.
Fuck it.
Okay, good work. Great pass. Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Oh, shut up about fuel. I've shot the throttle half open. Now fully open. Doesn't speed. This is the way when the way you open the DRS here. Is this the way they should be reacting when you're playing, we say, the ordinary game? I think once you open DRS in F1 brake, you go 25, I think it's 25 kilometers faster than the car in front of you.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Come on, for the fuck's sake, you can't do that. I'd like to be interested to see what it's like on hard mode. I'm playing it on normal mode first, then I'm going to play it on hard mode. Have you done this track yet, Kirsten?
Okay, gap ahead is 3.5 seconds.
That's what I get now when I play this game on my team. I cannot drive this track on my team.
And the gap behind us is 5.4 seconds.
We got you on the podium, girl.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Back off, because they're going to slow down.
Okay, mate, the final lap of the race. Final lap.
First and second are here together, no? Oh, I thought the ridiculous how slow the cars are going. Well, we got second.
Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes!
Well, in spite of the drama amongst those at the top of the standings, so
But
much of the discussion today has centred around...
That race just proves one thing.
Absolutely.
That the game can be in control of your car. You're thinking, oh, I'm going fast.
You couldn't write it.
And talking of that,
I mean, I was doing fast laps while I was behind cars.
Well, I am so excited to see Callie racing in F1. It is great for the sport. She is a phenomenal talent. I can't wait to see what the season holds and her career as a whole.
And if today is anything to go by, the name Callie Mayer is one that we'll be watching with a lot of interest for many years to come. Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous...
What I would have done with this game, with this breakpoint, is that at the start of it, you're the character, but don't give the character, like Jackson, don't give them the name, let them, the game should allow you put a name that you want to use in, and give you the feeling like that you're part of a team, not that you're playing someone else. Yes, I don't know where Samantha, I didn't get any word from Samantha, and it's about 9:30, I said, oh look, I'm going to go on and play. If she's not there, I'd do my own thing.
And do you feel extra pressure at Connor Sport? It must be difficult with your dad looking over your shoulder.
This I thought they'd put into the
F1, it's not possible for me to feel any more pressure
the other
than I
game,
already do.
the main game,
So
but they
no,
didn't.
It's not an issue.
Callie, have you felt
felt any pushback from anyone in the F1 world, just with you being the first female driver in the sport?
No, everyone's been amazing, and I'm not the first, I'm just the latest.
How's your brother? Are you really just keeping his seat warm?
You'd have to ask him that, but he is getting the help that he needs, and no, I have no intention of giving up this seat.
What happened out there between you and Aiden today?
It's just a mix-up. I thought he was letting me through on the entry, but he clearly had other
We
ideas.
spoke to him earlier, and he said it was deliberate on your part. Any comments on that?
It was just a misunderstanding.
You've always gone by Mayor, and now you're in a team financed by your father, driving in your brother's seat. Would you go back to the Butler name?
Should have expected it, right?
I thought you did.
It's not what I mean. I mean, I'm a woman, I get it. I'm happy to talk about it.
And what is it?
Well, it's always the same, isn't it? So you're a woman, and then every question about Dad, about Devon, about the Butler name.
Just forget about it.
Oh, I can never get away from it, can I? The only question about the race was about Aiden.
Well, you know, maybe if we'd let it run a little longer, there would have been...
Casper, don't defend them.
Sorry, you're right. Sorry.
Look, it's fine. I'll be faster next time.
The incident at Baku, do you think she did it on purpose?
She did do it on purpose. Yeah. Check the footage.
So you didn't warn to her?
We weren't the best of friends. No.
Let's go through the news and all that sort of see. Oh, don't phone me.
Hey, Mum.
Callie, I couldn't be prouder, darling. Well done.
Oh, thanks, Mum. It was a good race. Felt great out there.
Oh, it was a good race.
Oh, no, what is it?
What do you mean, what is it? What's what?
I can hear it in your voice, Mum. It was a good race.
No, it's nothing.
Agree with you there, so.
No.
They're all them Formula 1 drivers are like little babas.
Purpose, did you? When you clipped poor Aiden.
I can't believe you're even asking me. Did you really raise your daughter to behave like that?
Oh, I'm really not sure.
It was an accident, Mum. I'm hanging up.
Oh, of course it was. Bye, darling. Lots of love.
You can see it, Char, when with Verstappen, all the rest of the team saying, "Oh, he's going faster than us." How's he doing that? They all think he's cheating, like. And the last one. I cannot race Azerbaijan on my team. The car just won't go around that track. Then we go to the next chapter. Let's hit this one out. Edge. Or just go fuck off with your the British Grand Prix. Who am I now?
Okay, we'll have a word.
He's
so late into these corners. I have no space out here.
Yeah, we'll talk to him, Kelly.
This is still about Baku, isn't it?
I don't see Aiden. Is it Aiden Jackson is his name? I don't see him. I see Kershaw. Get her the fucker. Wipe him off the track. Come on, you. Bye, Aiden. This is what helped me with my driving in Formula 1. Doing the first brake point when that was out. Oh shit. I'm all over the place.
So we're leading our teammate by 2.2 seconds.
We're not getting any DRS.
Behind by 3.1 seconds. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Okay, you're in the top 10. just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Here's what I know this part of the game. That once you open your DRS as a player, it doesn't seem to do much.
Got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Ah, damn it. I thought I'd win this. There's a thing in Formula 1 where you get a double slingshot. Inside out.
Okay, you just started the final lap of the race.
Oh yeah. I was giving up there. I thought that was it.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now. Okay, good work. Great pass.
You see, this is just another example of the Connosport drivers antagonising each other.
Yeah, but
This is where the story sort of leads itself down, like.
So far, that he's letting them run wild.
Like, she wins her first Grand Prix, and they don't say anything about it, kind of thing.
Connosport just can't seem to gel as a team. See, you've got to ask the question.
So you think as a developer they would have worked that into the game? Like, if the player wins the Grand Prix, they would...
Here comes your top 3 making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
Like, if you look at it in F1 terms, she becomes the first female woman to win a race in F1, and yet it's nothing done with the storyline on it.
Callie, this is your first ever F1 race at Silverstone in front of the home fans. So just try to put into words what that means to you.
Yeah, I mean, just to see the number of fans cheering for me really spurred me on today. And I used to come here as a little girl to watch the races, so it really means everything. It's a dream come true, to be honest.
Well, I have to say it was tight out there once again between you and Aiden. You're not giving each other much space, are you?
Yeah, I've decided I'm not going to focus any more energy on Aiden. If he wants to start working more closely with me, then he can come and talk. But I think all I can do right now is just focus on my own driving.
Now, naturally, there has been a lot of speculation about the role of your father, Davidoff Butler, in securing your seat at Connosport. Just what do you say to the critics?
Okay, well, look at Gasly, Leclerc, Russell, and now everyone's suddenly surprised that an F1 team signed an F2 champion. I'm here because I can drive. People need to get a grip.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Hey, Mum.
Callie,
You saw the interview?
would you like some loving parental advice?
Not really.
Yeah. stuff about your father, and you do know there's an element of truth to what they're saying. Like it or not, you've got to acknowledge it.
I don't have to acknowledge anything.
You can't make it go away by ignoring it, Cal. People will say all manner of nonsense if you don't accept it. She's privileged, they'll say. She's out of touch.
I don't care what they say about me.
Of course you do. You're only human.
I'm just here to drive.
If only it were that simple, darling.
Yeah. Look, I've got stuff to do, okay?
Think about it anyway. Lots of love.
Social. There's the first thing we've seen about first place in our home Grand Prix. Oh, look at David Coulthard has sent us a message, lads. David fucking Coulthard. As people used to say about David Coulthard, very, very fast driver. Once you get once he could pass you like and take the lead, but a couple of laps later he'd end up hitting the fucking wall. Something like Kershaw. Something about walls and Scottish people. They just love bloody walls. I mean, hold on a second. She's 928 followers, lads. She lives in UK and Monaco. Someone sent me an email. No, I know you've never hit a wall, Carson. The walls hit you. That's what you're saying now. That's your story, isn't it?
I did not like Aiden. Not at all.
Why not?
I thought he was immature about what happened in Baku. Like, I never really got over it. He was aggressive on track, and the paddock talks. He just wasn't happy at Connosport. Thought he was too good for the team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
It's already complicated. And I've told you they don't need to know.
Well, it's your call, of course. But the dishonesty makes me uncomfortable.
We'll talk about it later. Yes?
Let's make this quick.
Or maybe we could give Casper a bit of our time.
This wasn't scheduled.
What, are you too busy for us now?
Just tell them, Casper.
Andreo, please.
Can we get started?
Yeah, Aiden's got a meeting at Mercedes he needs to get to.
Enough! Enough! Okay? This is what we have to talk about. It has to stop. Understand? If we can't pull together now...
If we can't pull together, we are finished.
Wait, what does that mean?
Andreo?
It means that if we don't finish 5th or higher, Butler Global will pull funding. And I don't think we'll find an investor to replace him. Not now.
Wait, what? Casper?
Yeah, it's true.
Well, then we're finished. Andreo?
We're finished.
So yeah, Dad brought me onto the team and then immediately threatened to shut it down.
Why would he do that?
It's kind of his thing.
There we go, yeah. Let me chapter for a bit.
Okay, Callie, I'm sure you've got questions, but we think we know what we're doing here. We've got information that says more rain's coming, and so, because we're the first ones to come and make this change, we can turn it into an advantage. So on your out lap, let's make it all count.
Copy that.
Andy.
Aiden's coming in for his stop now.
Why am I having a hit? I don't know. I can't.
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
17. Oh. Come around, car.
We anticipate an end to this rain in around 5 minutes. You're in the top 10 now, keep it up.
Oh, Jackson, get out of the way. You're yesterday's news, boy.
Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy.
Bloody hell. 3 cars.
Gap to your teammate behind is 6.4 seconds.
Great way.
Yes, that's done it. P1, P1, you're leading the race. Okay, gap to the car behind. 1.9 seconds.
5 laps left. There must be something going to happen.
still on the right tyres for the time being.
What I'm gonna do now, I'm going to flat out up here and brake exactly where the game tells me to brake. And see, can I make that bend? I can't do it on my team. I usually have to brake way back. Especially if it's raining.
5 laps of fuel remaining, 5 laps of fuel left. Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still definitely on the right tyre for the time being, but we're probably not a million miles away from slick conditions. Okay, car behind trailing us, 20.3 seconds.
I must be pulling away about 2 or 3 seconds of that.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
What? It's a bit late, isn't it? Even if they went in for soft tyres, it's 16 laps. There's no how easy it is for up the fast lap.
only got 2 laps of fuel left. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Congratulations, Callie. You keep going like that, you might just prove me wrong yet. Callie?
Well, we said at the time that it might have been too soon, but in hindsight, Motorsport really did make the right call. Mayer made the pit stop, changed to wet tyres ahead of everybody else. That was a real turning point in the race.
Yeah, you've got to get these decisions right, and not everyone did today. It's great to see Connor Sport taking their chances like that. Wonderful race by Mayer.
If they want to improve on last season, they've got to try and do something different. Well, they did that today. They timed it well. And Mayer, well, she continues to impress.
I just won 2 races in a row. Come on, get a bit
Well,
more
what
excited.
a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top 3 finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today.
I think they could have made a bigger deal of when you win a race as a which they, as a female character in Breakpoint.
Callie, great race.
What do you mean, prove you wrong?
I was just trying to congratulate you, that's all.
Prove you wrong about what exactly?
I didn't mean anything by it. I was just saying well done.
By reminding me how little you actually believe in me?
Callie.
You are a piece of work.
But it was a great race.
You said you'd keep him away from me.
I'll talk to him.
How is he getting involved on comms?
Well, he didn't ask, he just did it.
Yeah, he'll do whatever he wants until someone stops him.
I said I'll talk to him. That was a great result out there today. Let's forget about your father, okay?
Yeah. Good. Looks like he's found someone else to talk to anyway. Casper.
Hey, look, I've put measures in place to clamp down on who can access team radio from now on.
Thanks, I guess.
Turns out your father talked Mark into it. Said something like, "You're not going to keep me off team radio on my own team."
Yeah, well, Mark can be a bit of a pushover at times.
Yeah. But listen, you'll need to learn to tolerate your father. He's going to be at this press thing later, you know.
Yeah? Well, whatever happened to you, I'll do everything in my power to keep him away from you.
Running a team means making compromises.
But this was your call, right? You decided this?
I have a lot of people I'm trying to keep happy here.
And some are more important than others, it seems.
I'm really trying here, Callie. Look, I have to go. Let's talk later.
Oh, piss off and stop phoning me.
Mum.
Callie, I just got your text. Prove him wrong. He's got a nerve.
He really gets to me, Mum. I know I shouldn't let him, but I can't bear it.
Him and his little games. Call him out on it, Callie. Say something.
I did. I spoke to him.
And?
He said he didn't mean anything by it. He said I did well today.
Unbelievable.
What else do you expect? An apology? I don't know what to do.
You keep driving, Callie. That's all you can do right now. The rest is just fluff.
If only it were that simple.
Oh, fair point. Don't envy you, darling. Not one bit. I'll leave you be.
Bye, Mum.
What? Oh, piss off. Well, I don't know what chapter we're in. Moving on. Time's 11 o'clock. Or a quarter past, 20 past.
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
Nope. Oh, here we go again.
Hey.
Guess who's on his way in?
Davidoff?
He just called the office. Arrange him a lunch, he says. He treats the office staff like his personal assistants.
He shouldn't be a drain on our resources. Look, I'll talk to him.
Can you let the garage staff know he'll be wandering around down there? And make sure we have the usual...
Oh.
Yeah, no problem.
Roll out the red carpet. Davidoff's in town. Last I heard he was joining us in Singapore.
I'm going to leave him because I'm changing my route
We'll handle him.
the end of next month.
At least you have an F1 team.
I'm more up to date
Nobody wants
route.
us to succeed.
Doesn't always feel like it, Cass. I'll see you in the meeting.
Yeah.
The only trouble is my internet will go up by, I think it's €9 extra onto the bill. I'm just going to fucking go through these.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Everything else looks fine. It's just about that rear wing.
I don't want to sacrifice any more downforce.
It's okay, it's your call. Now, let's check the weather again in an hour.
Oi, oi! Did you miss me? Hello, sis.
Hi, bro.
Jackson.
Devon.
How are you, Devon?
I am excited. Very excited to be involved again. Now, you pretend I'm not here. You carry on, please.
Involved? How?
Oh, you know, just a little bit of this, a little bit of...
Involved? How?
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Huh. And what does Andreo say to that?
He'll agree, Casper. It's fine.
Were they pleased to see you?
People are always pleased to see me.
And what was your new role?
I guess you might call me a liaison. Yeah. I love to liaise.
Call him an asshole.
Dad wanted me to talk to people, keep people's spirits up, give some friendly words of advice, that kind of thing. But, it was tough. Yeah, Aiden still had that ego. Still thought he was too good for the team. Wouldn't listen to Casper's advice, that was a problem. And then Andreo, he was worried about the future of the team. He had Dad breathing down his neck. And Callie, well, let's just say Callie wasn't really looking for my advice. The whole thing was a mess. I mean, honestly, I'd only been gone 5 minutes.
Chapter 14.
The two Connosport teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon. For me, they're a little bit too close for comfort.
What is Aiden playing at? Tell him to back off. Okay, Callie, he knows. Clearly he doesn't know.
Yeah, same old stuff. Jackson really wants to make a move out there, but Mayer, no chance, not letting him past.
Towards the Curva Grande we go. He's going for it. It's really close. It's too close. There goes Mayer's front wing. Oh, Aiden Jackson, what happened there? This now seems like a running theme at Connosport.
Yes, this race.
All they're doing is run the same.
When are they going to just pull themselves together?
And the same storyline with Casper and Aiden.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Yeah, copy.
Pit and replace your front wing. Okay. Mind taking that away? I'm going to get going now. I'm closing down on the man in front of me and I have no front wing. Do I really have to pit? You stupid fucking thing. I said, you take your time. Can I get out of the car and go to the toilet? No?
Okay,
No?
let's go
Oh, fuck
now.
you.
Come on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
No, Ed, this is the way you do it. See? Pass somebody without hitting that fucking front wing, you dumbass.
Brilliant. Nice move. Keep going.
Go wide again. Well, bloody hell, come on left to that. Fast.
Just 5 laps of fuel remaining. Gap to the car in front is 2.3 seconds.
See the difference like between he has got DRS I say off me. Where's that is? There he is, he's only 1 car ahead of me now.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Gotcha. I'm slowing down to a walking pace nearly.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
129. if you watch me driving on Cyberpunk, I don't know if it does it on this game, but when I press on the brake, the whole bike sort of, you go forward, like it gives you the impression you're going forward. This one, it does it, but it doesn't do it as good as what Cyberpunk does it. You can see the roll bar just come back a little bit. That's fucking ridiculous, that, where they can block off the whole track on you. Keep it tight.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
So Mayer managed to pull it back in the end, but if this continues, Connor Sport are in real danger of sabotaging their own chances of a decent finish this season.
There is so much talent in that team, and yet they're their own worst enemy. The reason they're not making progress is each other. Ridiculous state of affairs.
And it's clear that Jackson continues to be the aggressor. Is it personal, Natalie?
Well, you know, it does seem that way from the outside looking in, but all I know is they just can't go on like this.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way onto the podium now.
Now, once again, another eventful race out there today for Connor Sport, Kelly. Is the team sabotaging its own chance of a decent finish this season?
I'm going to go no comment.
Punditry is your job, Natalie. No, I am not here to comment on those kind of narratives. I will stick to driving the car, thank you.
Everyone is talking about Devon's return to Connor Sport today, so is it good to have him back around again?
No, it's oh, here we do all what they are showing.
I mean, never tell him I said this, but I don't mind having him around. He's the most infuriating person I've ever met, but he knows the sport as well as anyone, and it'll be good to have his input.
Tell us, if you can, about this rumor circulating about a rift between you and your father, Davidoff.
I mean, didn't the whole surname thing give it away? You don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure that one out. Look, he and I went our separate ways a while back, but motorsport's a pretty small world, and now here we are. But driving an F1 is a dream of mine, and I'm not complaining. I'll do whatever it takes.
Now, in the past, you've refused to acknowledge the role of your father in getting your current seat at Connor Sport. Why is that?
What I said was I'm here because I deserve to be. I'm here because I can drive. I stand by that.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
I think it's a weak storyline. Because all this is about a father and daughter who don't get on really, isn't it? Come on, mother, phone again, you always. Oh, there you go.
Go on then, let's have it.
That's no way to answer the phone.
Say your piece, mother dearest.
Fine, if you want to be like that. I did say you need to be careful what you tell the media about your father, didn't I? That was the perfect opportunity today to smooth it all over, but no, you only reinforced what everyone's already saying about you.
That's just how I feel.
Oh. You've got a stubborn streak in you. I think it comes from your father. Definitely not mine. He was always so determined, unable to admit to his mistakes.
What's your point, Mum?
My point is that nobody likes your father.
Yeah, that's what it seems to be like, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
Thanks,
a storyline about a family who don't get on, and let's throw it into F1. You can put it in any other fucking game as well. What do you want?
Casper.
Did you really have to?
Did I have to what?
The Davidoff situation. Did you really have to say that stuff?
Everyone knows, Cass. I'm not going to stand there and lie about it.
Well, okay, but I just wish you hadn't been so blunt about it. The press will feed off this for a while, and I've got Davidoff breathing down my neck about the whole thing.
I've been honest with you about this since, well, before I even signed the contract. I thought you understood.
I do understand, Kelly, and now so does everyone else.
Well, maybe you should have kept him away from me like you said you would.
That's what running the Formula 1 team is like. I said, fuck that. Even though Eddie Jordan was a big con artist. A lot of people don't realise how that guy made the money. I should be reading all these, but... Oh no. Even though it's one of my favourite tracks.
Flagging off? Hey.
Ooh. Scared the life out of me, mate.
I didn't mean to. Picking up any tips?
I don't think they like the short straights here.
You didn't mind them, did you?
I love this track. Always do well here. Well, used to.
How are you doing, Devin?
Me? Golden, mate. Loving life.
Yeah, sure.
You know what it's like to leave all this behind, don't you?
Yeah, it's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
Yeah, well, like that. But, I didn't choose this, Casper. I didn't.
I know.
You came back, right? How's it treating you?
Ups and downs.
How's our old teammate doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he's happy here.
He still thinks he belongs in that top team, see? He's never let it go. That's the problem. You know, I could have a word with him. I mean, if you think that might help.
It's all a bit there.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, I understand.
No, Devon, I mean it.
Yeah? Scout's on him, mate.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
I'm so depressed. I don't know why they put that on there. This will affect the poor subject in the upcoming race. Okay, look, fucking it.
Andrea,
Did you read his email?
I glanced at it.
He's a sly old fox at that one. Thank you for finding a place for Devon. As if we had a choice, Casper. As if it was our decision.
Yeah, I know.
How's it going with Devon anyway?
Ah, he's still struggling. But he does really care about the team, so, you know, maybe it'll work out.
Well, that's something at least.
Rather him than his father, right?
Rather neither of them, Casper. Anyway, I'll see you.
Yeah, see you. Davidoff.
Ackerman, look, I know it's none of my business, but that story about the mechanic's really blowing up. Trust you're dealing with it.
I've fired him. He's gone.
Oh, a little hasty, don't you think?
I won't be taken for a fool, Davidoff. What would you have me do?
Well, it'd be up to you, naturally, but I'd suggest exploring your options a little more thoroughly.
He had to go. The decision is made.
So be it.
I don't know. Get this, what's this open? Like, I don't like this email tin in games.
I really want you to talk to Aiden.
I read between the lines. Look, Casper's good at lots of things, but I know people. Yeah, I know how to get in their heads. And I wanted to help Dad, help the team, so,
Leave me alone.
Listen, I'm just saying, mate, if you were such an incredible driver, you wouldn't be at Connosport, would you? Sorry, it's the truth. No offense.
Well, maybe I won't be here next season.
Oh, dude. You know what your problem is?
Yeah.
You think you're better than the team. I remember when Aiden Jackson was just happy to be behind the wheel of an F1 car. We all like that guy far better than this one.
You never liked me.
No. But Casper did. Once upon a time. Now you're different now. You think you're too good for the team. Your head's stuck in some imaginary big 3-seat in cloud cuckoo land, mate. No. You have got to drive the car you're in.
You're lecturing me about ego.
A subject I know well.
Oh, right.
I get it. So you're allowed to be cocky, but I'm not. Is that it?
There's a difference.
How can there possibly be a difference?
This isn't you. This isn't you, mate.
Oh, get lost. Be true to myself. Drive the car I'm in. The wisdom of Devon Butler. Should I be living my best life too?
Just drive the car you're in, mate, yeah? Ciao.
On to the Singapore.
Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. It's a
I was watching Baz doing this last night. He was having a tough fucking time. Fair play to him though, he's doing
around the 13 lefts
he's doing the kind of thing I do, like
but we should see
if you
speeds
get
of up to 200 miles per hour.
knocked out, you get knocked out, and his AIs are really high, I'd say.
Through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Verstappen, Leclerc, Norris, Jackson, Joe, Ocon, Stroll, Mayer.
And see what the game doesn't do, what this doesn't do, we say on your previous performance in the game, and we say in this part of the game, it doesn't promote you any higher. I've won what, 3 races?
Preparation's almost complete. Let's head down to the track. Well, it's a beautiful night here at the Marina Bay Circuit, and
I think they should have put one shot qualifying into this storyline.
That's right, Crofty. And while there's not many surprises at the top of the standings right now, there's a lot to watch out for further down the pack.
One driver I'll be definitely keeping my eye on is Connor Sports' Aiden Jackson. He's been less than consistent so far this season.
Aiden, you know what you're doing here.
Oh, I'm Aiden now, am I?
And give it everything. Show us what you got.
Race strategy. Oh God, we're doing a full race, are we? 15 laps. Bloody hell. So they put in, I'm going to write that down. 29.1 kilos of fuel. For 16.5 laps. How can you have 0.5 laps? Okay, let's go. Is this a clutch start now, or is it automatic start? Finishing the top 5. Where am I anyway? 8, 9, 10th. Make it! Oh, fuck. Come on, car. That had to make it very hard to finish in the top 5. So that's what I don't like. That's why I tell people to put your damage down to reduce, because you wouldn't get a fucking full race in here. I wish they'd take that out of the game. So I think it's fucking stupid to put into a racing game.
Good job, nice overtake. Alright, that's P17. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Oh, it's frustrated. Blast you.
Okay, mate, that was an illegal manoeuvre. You've got
Come on.
to cede that position.
Come on, you dumbass. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Approaching the pit window, and you're going to be on mediums.
See, the trouble about starting way back, it's when you hit a pit stop, it fucking kills you. The pit stop will probably send me all the way back down to the back of the field.
Great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
Where are we, 10th?
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap. Gap to your
See, that's what I
teammate
don't
behind
like.
is 6.7 seconds.
Happening on every fucking bend, I don't like that. Come on, Norris, get off me. Oh. We've got the pit lane is full. Where's... oh, there it is. Come on now, change fast.
Right, let's go, come on. Perfect.
Have we got ahead of the Ferrari?
Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with
Yeah, I
that
got
one.
ahead of the Ferrari.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Come on, for fuck's sake. How are you supposed to drive it? Get out of the way, Alonso. We must be close to 15. I know we're in 15. But we're up with Verstappen, like, so we must be close to it. There it is, there's 5th.
Car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now.
Oh, brake!
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left. Nice move, good job.
I'm braking just there at that pillar, not braking where it's telling me to brake. Because I don't want to hit a wall or 3 more laps.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Gap to your teammate behind is 27.2 seconds.
Never set so many fast laps at this track in my life.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Okay, we're running low on fuel. Start
Oh.
lifting off the throttle a little before the braking point.
Here we go again. I'm running low on fuel in this.
Conserve the fuel you have left. Final lap, push, push.
What I would have done with this game is, when you come to the fuel tin, I would have put it in a way that you have to press certain buttons that will put the car on economical mode, and you do 3 to 4 seconds slower laps for about 3 laps. Instead of having the car actually run out of fuel on it like near the end of the race, where it doesn't run out of fuel, it just drops your time down, your lap time. Like if you had to press, we say, square and X at the same time, and the car goes on to just for 3 laps, 3 to 4 laps, and you're doing 4 seconds slower than every on those 3 laps, like than your normal time, than what you would do, we say. It would make it more interesting that way than having people. I don't think they stopped coasting around Benz in Formula 1 years ago. I think what they do now is they hit a button on the steering wheel to cut the power to the engine, and it saves fuel.
Well, the results are in there. We have it. What a race that was.
The sheer grit and determination shown by some of the drivers out there today, Crofty, was nothing short of incredible.
Elbows out, especially for Aidan Jackson.
Thanks, Garson.
Loved his race today, and he finally delivered the sort of performance that we know that he's capable of. So whatever they're saying to him over at Connor Sport, he seems to be listening to. Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
I think they could have come up with a better storyline for this fucking breakpoint than what they came up with. Because you'll do breakpoint 1.
Now, Aidan, you have had your ups and downs this season, but tell me, on the whole, are you pleased with your overall performance?
Today's race should be a normality, not an exception. You know, if I can get a few more performances like today, then yeah, I'll be much happier.
Okay, I'm going to be cheeky, go straight for the jugular. If you had to choose a teammate between Callie and Devon, who would it be?
I guess I'd have to choose Callie. We've had our differences, but I'd take her over Devon any day.
I'm not taking any. I don't like it when I see, press this button to get leveled so much.
You hinted that you're not entirely happy at Connor Sport. Tell me, is it true?
I think of Connor Sport in the same way I would my family. There are a lot of personalities to manage, but we're a tight-knit group in this team. We might not always see eye to eye, but in the end, we all want the same thing.
There's been wild speculation on whether or not Connorsport can even be on the grid next season, so can you tell us more?
That seems like a question for the investors, but no one's funding Connorsport as a charity. They're funding it as a business. And if a business isn't successful, then there's definitely an issue.
That's great.
I'd love to know how they make their money off of Formula One. I know with sales of other cars like that and other things like that, but like the likes of Red Bull, I know they're run by that Red Bull billionaire kind of guy, but I don't know who's phoning me now.
Hi, Davidoff.
Aiden, what the answer you gave today? Didn't have you pegged as a man of business.
Yeah, I didn't really think anything of it. Of course you need to make money.
Don't we all, Aiden?
Yeah, but Connorsport must be profitable, right?
We're still running the projections for next season.
So it's not certain then?
Time will tell. You said it yourself, it's just business. Thanks, Aiden.
If you take Williams like they sold up, what kind of money did they sell that team for, I wonder? And if he was not making money, like, you're not going to sell it for millions, are you? What chapter is this?
Come on, I just want to check out.
Why? Because he told you to?
Stop making this about him. Just talk to me.
We raced in a lot of the same races growing up, and one of us would always have a better race than the other. So in the car on the way home, one of us would be happy and the other would be completely miserable. There was no middle ground. It was like it was impossible for us both to be happy at the same time. And it's kind of been the same ever since.
Look, it's my job to talk to the drivers, Callie.
Yeah, and who gave you that job?
Why are you being like this? It's not even me you're angry with.
Maybe it is.
Oh, really? This again? We were kids, Callie.
You left me behind.
Come on, what was I supposed to say? Oh, thanks, Dad, for continuing to invest in my career, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline, just in case I hurt poor Callie's feelings.
Of course not.
And what?
It didn't have to be a choice, Dev. He had the money to fund both of our careers. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
Well, we were young.
Yeah.
That's true, Kirsten. It's like a bad soap. There's a fucking soap. We have here soap in Ireland, and
well,
I think they go around interviewing all the worst fucking actors in the world. They're fucking terrible. And they love it over here. I never watch it. But it's fucking...
I'm sorry, Callie. For everything.
I don't watch any of them soaps anyway.
There, I said it.
Nice try.
I mean it.
And did you mean it?
Of course not. Faster than me? No. She was never faster than me. She'd love that. No. But if there's one thing my old man taught me, it's that sometimes people need to hear what they need to hear. You know?
No, people don't need to hear what they need to hear. I told one of my bosses one day, if he didn't get out of the office, I'd fuck him out the window. Hi, Mum. How you doing, Mum?
Cal, I'm reading more and more about these funding issues.
Only an issue if we don't get fifth, apparently. What do you make of it all?
Well, he won't really do it, surely. I mean, it's only been 2 seasons, for goodness sake. And Connorsport certainly isn't the worst team on the grid.
You have a real way with words, Mum.
What's your father have to say for himself?
I have no idea.
You've still not spoken to him?
I'm sure you can relate.
Yes, but I mean, I don't have to work with the man. Look, you don't have to like him, you only have to talk to him.
You sound like Devon.
Oh, maybe Devon has a point.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Mum. I'm going now.
Lots of love. Bye.
I'm only just taking these guys for fuck off. And this is the last bit now, and then we're gonna stop.
Absolutely.
Why are you doing this? I saw him in the paddock. This would have been Sao Paulo. And I finally spoke to him. I just wanted to know why.
There's something's come up. I'll call you back. Callie, so I'm allowed to talk to you now.
Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
Why are you being so hard line about this?
For this to be a worthwhile investment, Connosport Racing must be successful. It's just business.
It's not, though, is it?
Excuse me?
Well, why am I in the team if it's just business? Why was Devon? You can't keep involving your family in this and then hiding behind it's just business.
This is one of the biggest investments I have ever made. I must take care of the business. Who do you think will inherit it after I'm gone?
Well, Devon. Obviously. I'm not interested in any of it.
These matters are complex, Callie. But they all benefit the business. They all benefit the family. And ultimately, they all benefit you.
You said this the last time you tried to stop me racing. I didn't buy it at 12, and I certainly don't buy it now. I don't understand what goes on in that head of yours. You threatened to end my F1 career, and then you claim it's for my benefit.
Have you any idea how much money I have plowed into the team?
That's the thing with you. Money. Nothing changes.
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
No, Dad. I wouldn't expect you to.
You need to be more realistic, that's all. Not everyone survives in F1. You know that.
5th in the standings.
5th.
5th.
Chapter 16. Who am I now?
Safety car's in this lap. Repeat, the safety car is in this lap. That means it's our chance to shine. Come on, you can do this. Let's go.
No pressure then.
Green flag.
I need the cars to spread out.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Keep it tight. There we go, fifth.
Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy. DRS has been enabled, DRS is now enabled.
Keep it tight. So you can see what it's like when I played. Oh no! I played on hard. Three laps of it. 4 laps. Tipped them twice.
Just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I think it's only one more chapter, so if there's only one more chapter.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
I see him. Oh shit! I'm going to see, could I do another fast lap?
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
What the fuck?
Okay, push, push. Gap to the car behind. 11.8 seconds. Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Well, what a fantastic race that was.
So if we work out like they're 20 seconds, you say 20 seconds slower than me. So if I was to put my, if I was working out my AIs on this now, I put my, say they were at 31, I put them up by 5 for every second they're slower than me.
Couldn't agree more, but there's not much of the season left, and they'll be hoping they can carry this form.
So my AIs on basically on this race alone would be at about 71.
Look so incredibly happy
Or no, winner.
81. Victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
On the standard that I'm doing here. If you start from an AI at 31. Yeah, but I'm getting nothing for it. Like it's not, like it doesn't affect the game. If you understand me, Cursor. Like no one is saying, "Oh God, a woman has just won the first Grand Prix, the first 10." No, or that's 4 wins this season for her. Aren't like that, you know.
Wow, Callie, a really strong performance out there today. Just tell me though, how big a role did the safety car play?
Did anybody see a safety car? I don't remember seeing a safety car. Was I asleep or something when the safety car was going round?
At the time, I didn't actually want a safety car today. I felt like I was just settling into the rhythm of the race, but it worked out
Like
well.
they didn't say
For the record, I also had
while they were in their meeting about this thing. They didn't say what happens if the player wins a race.
It must feel like a long road, but clearly you've put a lot into it. And is there anyone else that's been particularly influential this season?
Oh, did it start with it? Oh.
Influential. Well, yeah, I'd say my father has been influential, just not necessarily in the best way. I don't mind him funding the team, but I do mind when he starts trying to run it.
And tell me, I'm not sure I could do it, but how has it been working so very closely with your family?
I better say something.
It's actually been all right. We don't always get on, but we know each other really well, and we all know when to keep our distance. Or maybe we've learned when to keep our distance over the course of the season. Family's always complex, but yeah, it's been okay.
There are rumours circulating that Connor Sport may not be around next season. Can you?
I have reason to believe that those rumours are true, yeah. As far as I know, it's a decision that will be based on our results this season, so if we don't do well enough, you may not see us again.
Thank you so much for your time.
And that's, oh, this is the last one, I think, anyway. Yeah, chapter 7. That's what I thought they would add to the Formula 1 thing, the paddock, where at the end of the race, you can just stand there and there's a load of other drivers around you, but they didn't.
Okay, so we are running two quite different setups out there today. And you don't need me to tell you how it... You don't need me to tell you how it... Davidoff, that's enough.
I'm sorry?
Get out.
What on earth are you talking about?
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist. So get out and let those of us who actually care about the result do our jobs.
Talk about this later, Ackerman.
You can threaten me after the race.
So be it. Coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Well, that's up to you.
Okay, listen. You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies. The only way we can survive this, the only way that any of us are coming back next season, is together. We all understand this? No. Aiden, Callie, look at me. You look at me. We understand this, yes? If you put yourself ahead of the team today, there's no more team.
Callie, we got this.
Yeah.
And, I'm sorry if I was ever...
It's the same sort of storyline for this part of it.
Wow.
What?
That they did with him and Caspar in the last thing.
Apologizing.
Yeah.
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points.
All right. Deal.
Chin up.
Hi, true buddy. How you doing? Oh, come on, look at you. I just want to race. Phone call? Come on, give me the phone call.
Hey, did you find him?
Too hard, to be honest. Does Davidoff ever sulk?
Hard to imagine. Listen, I hope I haven't caused you problems. I snapped it. It was unprofessional.
Oh. That's late through, is it?
You think it'll affect his decision?
It's 5 o'clock, I'd say. Is it 5 or... I don't know.
Whoa. Yeah, well, we better get that result then.
I guess we better add.
Sitting here messing around with this fucking game.
Whatever happens.
Doing my head in.
Look, it's been my pleasure. Connor Sport deserves to succeed.
If the fates are kind, Casper. If the fates are kind. I'm trackside. I'll see you there.
Yeah, cool. I'll be a few minutes.
You know, before a race begins, anything is possible. Anything. On the one hand, you have the true icons of the sport, certain drivers, certain teams who set the pace, who you expect to do well. On the other hand, you have the underdogs. And we are always there, always pushing for another place, another point. Looking for the smallest opportunity, the tiniest mistake we can punish. And in that moment, just before lights out, it's like the world holds its breath. You know? Everybody just waits. The air is heavy, you know? And I knew whatever happened, Connosport had made its mark on the history of the sport. And I was at peace with that.
So you weren't nervous?
Are you kidding?
Will you say it's based on Jordan?
So we know how it stands right now. But just how different might it be when the checkered flag waves here in Abu Dhabi? And it's lights out, and away we go.
I say it's based on, it sounds like it's based on Jordan.
Okay, Aiden, let's see if we can start moving through the field. It's time to push. Come on, you've got this. Copy that.
Eddie Jordan was the kind of a guy that would make money off two flies going up a fucking wall. My guess is that I'll get this guy into the points. I was thinking she'd probably switch then over to the woman. I always take that one out. Wait for him to come into the rear view mirror. I should have waited. I didn't wait. Stop.
Now, keep it up.
Bloody hell. Come on, Carrie, should be pissing on this guy now. That's fucking... You're gonna... Well, change over to her probably.
Down the main straight we go. Here goes Jackson again, moving up the field. What a great race it is.
Yeah, it really is so far, Croft. I mean, it's a circuit he really enjoys. Remember the race in 2021 that he put together there? It was fantastic stuff back then.
Who could forget it? Connor Sport need a performance just like that today. Mayer's doing okay. Jackson really delivering.
Great stuff, Aiden. Come on, I think we can get one more place here. Push, push. Something's not right. Assessing. Stand by. I'm losing speed.
Heading down the back straight now. He's in a great spot, but hang on, he's slowing. He's slowing. Something is very, very wrong.
Yeah, I think he's got a problem here, Crofty. I wonder what it is. Could it be engine related?
Look, they're throwing their hands in the air on the pit wall, and he's out.
And yeah, that's the engine gone.
2023 is over for Aiden Jackson. It's a dramatic exit, and it wasn't what he was hoping for.
No,
Yeah, engine failure, I'm afraid. Aiden is out of this race. Repeat, Aiden's out of the race. Did you get that?
Aiden's out. I heard.
What? Let me speak to him.
Why?
Just give me the headset.
Sure about this?
I'm sure about everything.
That's what concerns me.
Kelly.
Devon?
Yeah, we've had a chat. We think it's best if you don't push the car too hard.
What? Why?
Look, you're way back, Cal, okay? We don't want to blow your engine too, so just cruise it in and finish the race.
It's got to be realistic here. Copy.
Sorry, is this a team order?
No, Casper agrees. It's just not going to make up that much ground. It can't be done. Just cruise it in, Cal.
I tell you one, mate, if I had a mate like you, I'd fucking kill you.
Trust me, you watch her go.
Oh, he said it to get her to do the old father trick. Bet you can't lift that sack over there. I can't. Prove it then. Yeah.
Oh, screw that. I'm going for it.
Callie, is everything all right?
Fine. I'll see you all at the finish line.
Where are we? 9th.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.8 seconds.
And I think they could have done on this, like when your man comes on the radio saying, Kelly, we need you to get up into, what is it, 4th? Instead of saying, here's the car. I mean, they fucking... Oh, another posh boy. Get out of my fucking way, posh boy.
Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 2.2 seconds. Nice move, good job.
I mean, they could have put in commentary to the end of like, this is the final chapter. Should have added commentary to the fucking game.
Managing your tyres, manage your tyres.
Five laps.
That's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining, 5 laps of fuel left.
There you go, fast lap. I saw this good, the blue guy's brother, he's down here. Where is he? Here he is. Oh, I missed him again. See, can we get him this time? Gotcha.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
go. That's that. Come on. It won't move, lads. Still in first place anyway. Cruise around. Well, there you go.
And to the checker flag for one final time. That is some race from Callie Mayer.
What an incredible performance by her today. Connor Sport sure will be very delighted with that one.
And if you believe the rumours, Anne, this is a team whose future has been in doubt. Surely, though, they've done enough to return next season. I think they've been wonderful to watch.
It's a pity they didn't put that team into the Formula One yoke, like, where you could join that kind of team. Come on, Ring. There you go.
Hey, Devon.
Not bad today, sis. Not bad at all.
You did that on purpose.
Did what on purpose?
Oh, come on, Dev. Cruise it in.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Technically, you went against the team order. It's poor form, that.
I can't believe I missed it at the time. It seems so obvious now.
Listen, you want to lay off the sauce, Cal. Seriously, it's a bit embarrassing. I mean...
I'm surprised Casper let you, to be honest. Really surprised.
Okay, I'm going now. You're not making any sense, okay? Ciao!
Yeah. Ciao.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, Daddy.
Dad.
California.
That good enough for you?
Look, I thought we maybe could grab a coffee tomorrow before we head off. My flight's not till 3.
Yeah,
Have a chat, talk about next season. It'd be good for us. Well, think about it anyway. The offer stands.
You make it sound like a negotiation.
It always is with us, Callie. You let me know.
I mean, that's going to bloody fool me. Can't you see I'm a busy person? I'm not reading all of them.
It was amazing.
Well,
I'm not sure I've ever seen a race like that. I was wrong about Callie.
And how did you feel about the engine failure?
There's no such thing as the perfect car. The one that failed us was the same one that got us here in the first place. So, you've just got to drive the car you're in.
Well, everyone's an individual. Which means that everyone is, motivated a little differently. Take Devon as an example. He always responds well to having his ego brushed, to being told that he's the best. His greatest fear is failure, so it gives him further to fall, keeps him hungry. Callie, on the other hand, has an innate drive to prove people wrong. If someone tells her something's not possible, she'll do everything in her power to achieve it. A sort of stubborn determination that can be harnessed. And then there's Aiden. I mean, when he started in F1, people thought he was a nice guy, but he was incredibly ambitious. It's just what makes Aiden tick. Which is why I may have started a rumour or two about interest from other teams during his time at Connosport. To stoke that ambition. Keep his eyes on the horizon.
A lot of people might see that as manipulative, wouldn't you agree?
Well, of course. Motivation is manipulation. It's the same thing.
Is it?
Look, the end justifies the means. After all, it's just business.
Looking forward to next season?
Just let me at it.
Will you stay next season?
I've told Casper I'll stay if he does.
Do you still have a job after your run-in with Davidoff?
Well, we'll see.
We did it! We secured the funding! What a team!
And that's all that matters.
Right now, yes, that's all that matters.
Okay, so, we done? Yeah? Cool. Ciao.
Typical him. But I'm surprised they didn't throw, we say, Connor Sports into my team, where you could pick them if you wanted to. So continue the story and try. Fuck off now. They think I'm going to buy in 2024 after the crap I've gone through with 23. No way. At the moment, I am looking for a different kind of race game. Something similar to it, but I'm finished with Formula 1 games. Every year they come out and they say this is the best game. No, they're not. They seem to get worse. Anyway, folks, I'm going to leave you now because... And I'll be back with this again, but I'll be doing it on a harder mode. And I'm going to go up through all the different modes that are in it. See what's it like. Thanks for coming in, Cursor. Thanks, Drew. Wakey. I'll see you all again soon, lads. And I'll say bye for now. Stay safe. Enjoy the weekend or your Sunday. Thanks, Corso. Bye, everybody. Be safe. Bye.